Hello, travelers. Welcome to our page, City to City Travelers. In this segment, I'm going to go over the Carnival Cruise website. We're going to talk about the Carnival Hub app, how to pay on your cruise, and just different updates that'll help you navigate throughout our cruise experience. As you can see, we have the Facebook page up. On this page, if you have not done so, please join. We'll be adding updates, just different tips and tricks that'll help you navigate through your cruise, especially for our first-time cruisers. If there's any questions that you have as you move forward through this cruise experience, please post on the chat. We will most definitely get with you and make sure that you have all the information you need. So let's go ahead and go to the Carnival page. If you have not done so, get online and start an account with Carnival. You should all have a booking number that you can put in, and that will set your account up with how many days we have until sailing and just different features that you can add onto your cruise. As you can see, I have logged in. You can see my name, 351 days. We know there's a long way to go, but we still wanted to provide you guys with some updates just to get you started. So I'm going to navigate here. So again, this is your cruise manager page. If you scroll down, you'll see a recommended items for you and then a my to-do list. This will have, again, your booking information, our check-in date, and documents to print. So going back to the check online information, basically everybody should have the same date to check in for. Once we get closer to the day, we'll be sending out updates, we'll be sending out alerts so that everybody can get checked in at the same time. Post-COVID, most of the cruise lines are requiring everybody to check in at a specific time. So the earlier you can check in, the earlier you can probably get on the ship. We tend to like to get on early. So as soon as we get close to that date, we will most definitely let you guys know. Printing documents usually are only your bag tags for your bags that you're going to check at the port. Again, when we get closer, we will be providing those details. If you look a little bit further down, you can see your itinerary. And if you go down even further, you can click on it and open up your full itinerary. Next tab on the Carnival site is your planner. Again, the planner has the same details as the cruise manager, but the only additional feature they have is your Carnival app. So the Carnival app is something that you can download to your smartphone. This will basically give you the same information that you see online, just easy access for those of us who likes to use our phone more. When you get onto the ship, it then converts to kind of like a chat feature and itinerary feature. When I say itinerary feature, for those that don't want to walk around with the itineraries that goes on each day, you can look at the Carnival app and see those same items that goes on each day and click on them to see if you want to reserve those specific shows or just different features that the boat's offering. Also, we have learned that for the Carnival Hub app, especially if you have a large group, we can use that for a group chat. In a few weeks, Anthony and I will be testing this feature out just to see how it works, if it has a good range, if it's good for groups. And once we have all those details, we'll most definitely be providing that to you. So navigating back to the Carnival page, wanted to go over another feature with you guys is shore excursions. So I'm going to click on that. And while that's coming up, I will also like to remind you guys that when we booked under the Vaughn's Cruise Group, we were given a very special discount through Damara of $50. This allowed a lot of people to join the group, which we are very, very thankful for. Just as a reminder, your full deposit is $250 per person. That has to be paid out by a specific date. That date was provided to you with all the information we sent out. And if I need to provide those details in the description of this video, I will most definitely do that. Once you pay off your deposit, then you can start adding other features to your cruise, such as shore excursions, spa services, specialty dining, stuff like that. But again, until that deposit is paid in full, you won't be able to add or purchase any additional items towards your cruise. So scrolling down on the shore excursion page, you can see different features such as water activities, if it's a snack only, anything like that that you can add. Scrolling down a little bit more, you have the activity type. So for those of us that like shopping, swimming, snorkeling, you can select different features that you want to add to your specific excursion. You can also pick what port you want to have your excursion at. So if you only want an excursion at Grand Turk, you should only select that feature. And if you go down, it can show you duration of time, activity level, and price. Again, short excursions are optional. It's totally up to you. You don't have to do anything extra on your cruise unless you choose to. I'm going to click on one. So this particular excursion is set in San Juan. It's a cost of $54 for adults and $44 for a child. If you would like to purchase this, all you do is click on Add Cart. It'll go to a cart similar to shopping at Amazon. You just go in there, purchase, add it to cart, and purchase it as whenever you're ready, as long as you do it before your cruise. If you wanted to read more details on it, just click on the More Details tab. It'll give you the name of the excursion, again, the price, the port, if there's a age limit required, how long the excursion is for. You scroll down a little bit more, give you some pictures of the excursion or the sites that you'll see. It gives a great details of the excursion and reviews. One thing I do highly recommend is everybody go in and read reviews on all items that they purchase, just to make sure this is something that you would like for yourself. Next, we will go back to the Cruise Manager, and anytime you want to go to the main screen, just click on Cruise Manager to take you to the front screen. Another feature we want to kind of help you guys navigate through is purchasing water on this cruise. As a reminder, we're going in the dead of summer. It's going to be very hot. We want everybody to stay hydrated so that no one gets sick while they are sailing with us. I'm going to click on Gifts and Stateroom Decor. While that's coming up, just another reminder, when you travel on Carnival, Carnival does allow you to bring on one bottle of wine and one case of sodas per person. One thing about the bottle of wine, if it is corked, make sure that you either bring on your own corking tool or have an uncorked bottle of wine. Carnival charges $15 to uncork a bottle of wine for you, so that kind of defeats the purpose. So just make sure you're prepared and know that policy. Again, read the policies online to get all those specific details. All right, so once you're in this site, you're going to type in water. Okay, and it's going to take you to food and beverages. Still in a little thinking. And voila, you can purchase as many packs of water as you like. Single, 12-pack, 8-pack, a little bit larger sizes. But this is what you can purchase. You can put it in your cart, have it purchased, and it can be delivered to your room before sailing. If you run out of water in the middle of your sailing, you can always talk to your stewardess and have them bring you additional water for, of course, the cost of the water. So with that being said, I'm going to go back to Cruise Manager and go to Booking Details. So booking details, basically, as it says, is going to show you different details of your specific cruise. It'll point out how you have your stateroom set up. So as you can see, you got me and Anthony in the room. We have the king bed, and we have early dining set for 6 p.m. Because we're in a group, everybody's going to have the same dining option. I did highlight view invoice details. So if you scroll down a little bit more, invoice will basically let you add Carnival vacation protection, which again is totally up to you. Is the insurance to insure your cruise. Also gratuities. We have already added our gratuities into our cruise, so just make sure that everyone does that. That has to be taken care of. I think you can have up until the end of the cruise. I'm not sure. I'll do some more research on that just to make sure I provide you with those details. But gratuities must, insurance or protection optional. All right, so let's go on to the payment screen. So for payments, everyone should have received an email after booking with Cruise One as your header and Damara, our cruise specialist, and her contact information. Scroll down, you will see your name, review and confirm, pay online. You'll have your cruise line reservation number and your order number. So whenever you get this information, you're going to click pay online, and it's going to take you to a screen like this. You're going to type in your order number that's on the email. You're going to type in your email address, and then you're going to type in your last name. From there, it's going to take you to this screen here. So this screen will basically give you your booking summary details. You have your order number, reservation number, the port that we're leaving out of, our travel dates. Scroll down some more. Of course, the guests that are in your room. And then it'll give you your summary of charges. It'll also tell you when your cruise has to be paid in full. Again, this is not the deposit date. This is when your cruise has to be paid in full. So again, I'll put all those dates and information in the details of this video. Whenever you make a payment, you just can pay the whole balance, or you can pay other, as long as it's greater than 25. Scroll down. You put in your credit card information, and finally, you'll add your address information and click Submit Payment. From here, you will receive an email with the confirmation of your payment, and then you can just save that for your records. If you don't get that confirmation of payment, you can just ask for, look at your credit card statement and get that information that way. Also, for those that are not comfortable paying online, you can always call in, and I'm going to scroll back up so you can see the number. You can always call the 1-800 number and make a payment. Now, with that being said, you do not have to ask for Damara. Now that we're booked, you're a part of the Vaughn cruise group, you have a booking number. You do not need to ask for Damara to make a specific payment. Any representative can take your payment. Again, ask them to send you out of an email confirmation of the payment, or some type of payment so that you can see what you have made. To save all your statements, track these payments so that you know when you have paid off your cruise. All right, so the final thing we would like to discuss are hotels and flights. So starting with hotels, as you all know, we fly into Orlando, and the port is Port Canaveral, which is about 45 minutes from Orlando. We'll be doing some research to see where is a better place to stay, looking at cost and just the amenities. We have determined that Port Canaveral is a little bit more pricier, so we may be staying in Orlando and then taking a shuttle to the port. Once we get those details, I will be sending out that information and letting everyone know what is the best option for them to pick. If you so happen to run into any discounted rates or anything, put it in the chat, put it on the Facebook page, kind of share those details, so if anybody else wants to jump on that deal, they can do so. Same with flights. Again, we are very early in this process, but if you do happen to see any deal specials running and it allowed us to pick our dates, we're going to want to jump on that. We're going to wait also to Black Friday to see if they're running any specials on flights that we can jump on for our time travel for our cruise. So with that being said, if we do come into any discounted rates, anything like that, we will let you know. We'll send out emergency texts or emails so you guys can jump online and purchase the flights, any kind of flight discounts. Finally, as you can see, we have our QRC code up for our channel, City to City Travelers. Take some time out, scan that code, go to our channel, like and subscribe. So thank you so much for listening to this video. We will have more updates to come as we get closer to our cruise. And if there's anything I missed or anything that you would like for me to go over, please let me know and I will get back on here and help you guys out. All right, bye. Hello, travelers. Wanted to welcome you to our page, City to City Traveler. Blah! Blah! Hello, travelers. Wanted to welcome to our page, City to City Travelers. On this segment, we would like to go over some of the tips that will help you get your cruise experience started. So as you can see, we have started navigating